Hey guys, it's Andy from Toolsmith Direct. Today I'm taking a look at the Mastergrip 35-piece low-profile ratchet and socket set. This is a nice handy little socket set that's got 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch sockets in both SAE and metric styles in a handy little carry case. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Alright, I've got it out of the packaging and we have a nice little compact carry case, nice sturdy latch here. Open it up and we see that we have 18 1/4 inch sockets. These are low-profile sockets and we'll look at that in a minute. We have a row of SAE and a row of metric, as well as a 1/4 inch quick release ratchet. And then down here we have SAE and metric 3/8 inch sockets, 13 total 3/8 inch drive sockets, and a 3/8 inch drive low profile ratchet. Okay, let's take a closer look at the socket selection and sizing. 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch. In 1/4 inch we have metric as well as SAE. For the metric, the smallest socket in 1/4 inch is 4mm and it goes all the way up to 12mm. And then in SAE it goes on a low end of 5/32 all the way up to 7/16. Notice that these are 12-point sockets across the board. And then in 3/8 for metric sockets we start at 10mm and we go all the way to 18mm. And then in SAE we start at 3/8 and go all the way up to 3/4. So taken as a whole, there's sockets that go from a low of 4mm in metric to a high of 18mm, and then the total range for SAE goes from a low of 5/32 to a high of 7/8. So a pretty good range for a small set. Alright, let's take a look at the ratchets. We have a 1/4 inch drive ratchet and a 3/8 inch drive ratchet. The ratchet's a nice contoured handle, nice and flat. It has a reversible ratcheting mechanism with a sunken broach, which is nice. Helps prevent accidental flicking that switch the wrong direction. Quick release button here and a nice 60-tooth mechanism. Now let's take a look at why this is called the low profile ratchet and socket set. Here I've got the 3/8 inch ratchet from the set and a 16mm 3/8 inch socket from this set. Nice and low profile, much smaller than a regular ratchet and socket, and that's easily illustrated by taking a look at a conventional power belt ratchet and conventional power belt socket and see how much lower profile this is than this. In many cases the combination of the ratchet and the socket is up to 30% lower profile than a conventional setup, which means when you're trying to get into a nut or a bolt that's in a tight space in an engine compartment or somewhere else, this can make the difference between getting onto that bolt or not. We created this little demonstration to show the difference in terms of fit between a regular ratchet and the low profile. So we've got a couple bolts in here underneath this plexiglass. We'll take the regular ratchet first to get into that bolt, and there's just no way to do it. Not going to fit into that space. And we take our low profile ratchet and socket combination and it fits no problem. Alright, so there you have it. It's the Mastergrip 35-piece low profile ratchet and socket set. Nice selection of SAE and metric, 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch drive, 12-point sockets, a low profile 1/4 inch drive ratchet, low profile 3/8 inch drive ratchet. Everything closes into a nice sturdy storage case, so you can throw it in your RV, in your boat, in your truck, toolbox, wherever you need sockets and ratchets. They're going to fit where a regular one won't.